as you know, I'm into VR. You might have seen a few videos on the channel a while ago. I did create a dedicated YouTube channel for it, but I've deleted that now. And I still play VR quite a lot, but I don't want to do gameplays. I do that offline. I just want to do videos, chatting about the game, showing clips I played, little bits, just chatting about it, my thoughts, my views, my reviews, the ins and outs, why I like the games, kind of thing. So I'm going to do a series. I've got 2 videos to film. This is the first one. Then I could do more as it goes along. So the first one I want to talk about is Silent North on the Quest 3S. Also, I own a Quest 3S. I did have a Quest 2, but I've got a Quest 3S now. So these are standalone games. I don't do PC VR because my laptop's not powerful enough. So these games are on standalone, So Silent North, Combat Waffle Studios, creators of Ghost Sport and Grim. Now, at the moment, there's a lot of controversy going on with, CWS, Combat Waffle Studios, with Tanvarian and that kind of stuff. That's their issue. My enjoyment is the games. Ghost Sport has been out a couple of years. It was in alpha for a long time, and then it come out, blah, 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 about a while ago. Yeah, last year, yeah. But I'm not getting to that. That'd be a different video. But they have recently released Grim, which is still in alpha, I think, alpha stage. So it's the Rust game in VR, That's a good game. I'll get into that in a different one. But Silent North is the one I want to talk about, really. Silent North is a DayZ kind of clone. The graphics aren't as good as DayZ, of course. There's a lot of controversy on that because when it got released, it was so pre-alpha kind of thing, The bugs galore. In the past few weeks, they have updated it quite a bit, and it's getting better. But a lot of people hate it because it's one of those games where you walk about a lot. The zombies now and again, meet players now and again, but the map is the same size as Skyrim kind of thing, so it's a massive map. The idea of the game is you start in the north, at the bottom of the south, at the bottom of the map. You spawn in, and then you have to go to these villages and buildings, collect stuff. You can collect guns, food, because it's a survival game, and clothing, because the more north you go, the colder it gets, because you've got the green forests below, then you've got the snow peaks where you've got to find proper clothing to survive the cold temperatures, and you've got to eat food and drink to survive. The buildings you go to, you can lock the door and make it your own little base to store stuff. But the idea is to go up north, because when you go up north, there's more guns, more weapons, more zombies. But the moment, it's a massive map. It's a great game because you just walk around, see the odd person, make friends with them or shoot them. The zombies are just zany, weird, crazy. But yeah, there's lots of plans for the future for it. So things that what I love about these alpha games, pre-release games, kind of effects, is that you're there from the beginning to see the game progress. And okay, at first you may hate the game, like some people do, but if you stick with it, see the updates, you got more passion for the game because you know what it was like when it started. The development team you can see their passion for the game. You can see that kind of stuff. So my answer to people who are slacking it off is, why? Just stick with it, because you can see it progress and grow, and you'll appreciate the game a hell of a lot more. Sport was the same when that first came out. It was so rough and buggy, but you stuck with it and you appreciate it and you loved it more because you could see the developers putting passion and loving into it, you know what I mean? But Silent North is one of those that's it's tricky. I can't imagine what it's like for the development team. They're correcting bugs left, right and centre, creating new things. They've got some wild plans for it. If you ever played DayZ, that's the kind of same. You walk around. Most of the game is walking. There's not much action, interaction. That's why people aren't, it's not like an arcade zombie shooter, and so people need to realise that it's a different kind of style game, but yeah. So yeah, that's my thoughts. I can't really review it, but if I had to, at the present time, I'd give it a 6 out of 10 because I love open world games, I love zombies, and some of the people I've met are quite cool. Some are shoot first and that's it, But yeah, anyway, Silent Wolf. Give it a chance, don't ditch it. If you want to come back to it in about 6 months' time, there's going to be a lot of differences then. But I did watch the creators playing the pre-alpha before it was released, and now, big difference, the map's better, the draw distance is far better, so you can see further, and yeah, and there's animals you can shoot, deer you can kill, you know what I mean, and get the meat, and you can now cook on the oven, little stoves, so, and the future is quite interesting. I'll do more videos. The more it gets updated, the more videos I do about it, talking about what they're doing and stuff, and a bit more gameplay whilst I'm talking kind of thing, that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's Silent Wolf. Give it a chance. You can't fault it.